Okay, you know what time it is. Let's Mandela. These are the top 3 things that I've been working on this week. Let's get into it. Can memes turn into Mandela effects? Can memes turn into Mandela effects? That is the question of this episode. Can memes change your perception, what you think is real? Big example, Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. You remember this character. I remember this character. But there's a large portion of the population that remembers Mike with 2 eyes. Which one do you remember? Do you remember this Mike Wazowski or this Mike Wazowski? Which one do you remember? There's a large portion that remembers Mike Wazowski with 2 eyes. There's also a large portion of the population that remembers him like this. Let's roll a clip. We've all seen this character. We all know this character. Which picture is correct? Is this a meme or is this a Mandela effect? Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. A lot of people are remembering Mike one way, but then they are shocked what he actually originally looked like. Which one do you remember? A lot of people are remembering Mike with 2 eyes, but he actually has 1 eye. People remember Mike with 2 eyes, but he actually has 1 eye, and he's always had 1 eye. Is this a Mandela effect? Not quite. It is actually from memes. Yes, meme has been memed so many times with 2 eyes. People have just accepted it into their memory that he has 2 eyes when he never did. This is not a traditional Mandela effect, but it is showing how memes and social media can alter people's perception. It would bet they remember something a certain way. It may not be you, but a lot of people out there remember Mike with 2 eyes. But in this timeline, he only had 1 eye. In Monsters, Inc., he only had 1 eye. But in memes that are shared around the world, some of them have 2 eyes. Which one do you remember ever been shared? A Mike Wazowski with 2 eyes. Let me know. It's us. Can memes turn into Mandela effects? Because Mike has been shared so much as a meme with 2 eyes, a lot of people put in their memory that he has 2 eyes, but he actually only had 1 eye. Memes have a potential to be Mandela effects, but let's keep going. Heliotropism. That is when plants follow the sun. What is the most famous plant that follows the sun? Sunflowers. But apparently, in this timeline, they don't follow the sun, or they only follow the sun at a certain point in their life. But I've been investigating. When do they follow the sun? When does it happen? I don't know, but let's roll the clip. Am I the only one that grew up with sunflowers following the sun? These are sunflowers. There's the sun. All of them. Sunflowers still follow the sun. Well, in this timeline, apparently they don't. This is called heliotropism, where sunflowers would follow the sun. But there is the sun. And look at them. They're actually facing away from the sun. Not just these ones as well. Every one of them is not looking up at the sun. I don't know about you, but in my timeline, they used to follow the sun. At some point, they had to follow the sun. Which ones are they? Because here you have middle-aged sunflowers that are not following the sun. There you have sunflowers right here not following the sun. They are all doing the same thing. So they're all not pointing at the sun. They all should be following the sun, but they're all tilted down away from the sun. Explain that. When did that happen in your timeline? Am I the only one that sees this? This is a field of sunflowers all doing the same thing. So they obviously have heliotropism. They obviously move in unison. They're all moving the same away from the sun. When did this happen? I'm not the only one. They used to follow the sun. They're sunflowers. None of them. These are smaller ones. They're not following the sun. Some people say when they're older, they don't follow the sun. Or when they're young, they don't follow the sun. Well, guess what? They're not following the sun. Tripping? Am I the only one tripping about this? When do they follow the sun in our timeline? They used to when I was growing up. They no longer follow the sun. Those are small ones. Those are medium-sized ones. Those are large ones. When do they follow the sun? The sun is right here. Let me know. It's us. In that clip, you see young sunflowers, mature sunflowers, elderly sunflowers. When do they follow the sun? I remember when I grew up, they always followed the sun. So now they just do it in certain times. When did they follow the sun? Drop it in the comments. Do you remember like I remember? Because I remember them following the sun. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I could be tripping right now. Let's end with some never forgets. These are Mandela effects that we shouldn't forget. We grew up in the time where this was truth. It's not truth anymore, and I don't want you to forget. Let's roll it. Never forget these emojis don't exist. Yeah, you've never seen the robber. You've never seen a seahorse. You've never seen a starred-eyed cat. It never happened. Don't forget, you've never seen a pair of Converse with the logo on the outside of the heel. Nope, you've never seen it. It never happened. In this timeline, that has never happened. Don't forget, Curious George doesn't have a tail. Nope, even though he's a monkey, ape, whatever you want to call him, he does not have a tail. Never had one in this timeline. Speaking of tails, Pikachu never had a black tip tail. No, Pikachu never had a black tip tail in this timeline. You're misremembering. It never happened. Don't forget, you've never seen Kit Kat with a hyphen in it. Nope, you have never seen Kit Kat with a hyphen in it. Nope, you have never seen a Kit Kat with a hyphen in it in this timeline because it doesn't exist. Never forget, Looney Tunes has always been spelled T-U-N-E-S, not T-O-O-N-S. Like Tiny Toons, it's never happened. It doesn't exist. It never happened in this timeline. It's always been T-U-N-E-S. Never forget, you've never seen Febreze with 2 E's. Nope, it's never had 2 E's. It's only had 1 E in this timeline. You're misremembering because you've never seen it because it doesn't exist in this timeline. Never forget, no one was spelled with 2 words, not 1. Even though a lot of people remember being taught no one being 1 word, it is 2 words. It's never been 1 word in this timeline. Never forget, you've never seen a water bottle emoji. Yep, you've never seen it because it doesn't exist. Not in this timeline. You've seen a water bottle emoji. Never forget. Forget the Mona Lisa was always smiling at you. Yeah, never forget that. First, they didn't change the painting to smile at you, to mock you, to make you think that you're crazy. Never happened in this timeline. She's always been smiling. Never forget that. Never forget, in 2026, Britney Spears still never had that headset on and oops, I did it again. Nope, it never happened. Even though there's dolls, there's a million references. That never happened in this timeline. Never forget. Never forget, this is how you spell receive. Not like this. You did not learn this in school. Never forget, this is how you spell receive. Not like that. Never forget, kindergarten has a T in it, not a D. No, you have never learned that kindergarten had a D in it. It always had a T. Kindergarten, not kindergarten. I never forget, you didn't learn that in school. You didn't go your whole life thinking that. It never happened. Never forget, this is not just a big government experiment to see how much history they can change. It's us. I got my, I don't know about you. Let me know your top 3 out of the never forgets. I'll tell you my top 3 right now. Pikachu had a black tip tail. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you're going to show me. He had a black tip tail in my timeline. Number 2, Kit Kat had a hyphen in it. I remember Kit Kats. I remember taking the break with a Kit Kat with a hyphen. I don't care what you tell me, I'm going to stay on this hill. If you want to stay on this hill with me, drop it in the comments. Let me know, because I know that I had a hyphen in my Kit Kat chocolate bar. Number 3, my top 3. Number 3, Febreze having 2 E's. Come on, son. Come on, son. What are we talking about? You know that this bottle looks correct. You know that this bottle looks wild. You can't tell me no different. Even if you don't want to drop it in the comments, I know you. And I know that it had 2 E's in it. Anyways, that's what I've been working on this week. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the shares. And thank you for the subscription. If you like what I'm doing, subscribe.